Live from WFSB, Connecticut's #1 local news, this is Channel 3 Eyewitness News at 7.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 o'clock. I'm Nicole Nalepa, and we are following some breaking news for you from overnight. A silver alert was issued for a missing mother and her newborn baby. Take a look at your screen. This is Heavenly Smith. She is only 11 days old. And her mother, 18-year-old Kiana Quiroz, they were both last seen on the 14th, right around 8 a.m. in Hartford. Now, Hartford police say Kiana's boyfriend, 27-year-old James Smith, is wanted for questioning. And also on 2 active domestic violence-related warrants, he's wanted. So police say there is a potential that the 3 are together, likely in Hartford or Waterbury. Smith is known to drive a white Subaru station wagon with Connecticut plates 808 XYH. So anyone with any information is asked to contact police. And we have all of that information on our website and the Channel 3 app. Turning now to the very latest on the coronavirus here in Connecticut. Today, phase 2 of the state's reopening plan goes into effect. So that means indoor dining, nail salons, gyms, and some other businesses are allowed to open their doors back open. But you'll notice some changes as we continue to navigate this new normal. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Eva Zamaris has the very latest.
The coronavirus pandemic prompted abrupt closures of businesses across Connecticut, but things are starting to open back up. Today marks the beginning of phase 2 of the state's reopening plan. That means these businesses, including gyms, nail salons, theaters, indoor dining, will welcome customers back.
I am so excited for nails because I look like I'm a chicken. I have claws.
But like businesses that reopened in May and earlier this month, you will see changes, including social distancing guidelines, occupancy regulations, and the enforcement of wearing masks. Here at Wood & Tap, the co-founder and co-owner tells Eyewitness News, CDC mandated precautions will be strictly enforced. It's all in an effort to keep people safe.
We're keeping that very at the forefront of everything as well. You know, knowing that guests are very excited to go inside, we want to make sure that we follow the CDC guidelines and the state guidelines set forth.
Eva Zamaris, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Now, as more and more places reopen, state leaders are going to still keep a close eye on the number of cases around Connecticut. So here are where things stand as of this morning. Hospitalizations continue to drop, with just over 200 people being treated right now. We also learned that 6 more people have died from the virus. 114 new cases were confirmed yesterday. And now this morning, a New Haven police officer who kicked a man during an arrest begged to keep his job last night. But in the end, the city's police commission voted to fire Jason Santiago. Channel 3's Roger Susanen has the latest on last night's decision.
Fire! Officer Santiago! Fire! Officer Santiago! Fire!
Demonstrators arrived before the meeting even began and argued Officer Jason Santiago's excessive force during an arrest on Christmas Day should cost him his job. And in the end, the police commission agreed.
I can't just got my hair!
Body camera footage caught Santiago pulling a man's hair, then kicking him in the groin and punching him in the face after he had already been restrained. During last night's police commission meeting, Santiago spoke to board members for 20 minutes and pointed to his good record as an officer for 8 years and argued the mistakes he made do not reflect the kind of officer he is. The police union suggested other disciplinary actions like restorative justice, but the majority of board members felt Santiago's excessive force must disqualify him from being a New Haven cop. The commission voted 4-2 to fire Santiago. Mayor Justin Elker supported the decision, writing, "I understand Officer Santiago had a good record as a New Haven police officer. Even so, we must have a high standard for officer conduct in the New Haven Police Department and ensure officers do not use unnecessary force." And during the meeting, New Haven's chief of police said Santiago needed to go because his actions put people in danger.
When Officer Santiago decided that he wanted to escalate that situation, he put himself and he put other officers at greater risk of injury, greater exposure.
Roger Susanen, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
We're also following developing news from one of the largest police departments in the country. The Los Angeles City Council voted yesterday to cut the LAPD budget by $150 million. They also approved a motion to replace police with unarmed social workers to respond to nonviolent calls. Now, this motion follows calls for law enforcement reforms in the wake of George Floyd's killing. And back here in Connecticut, more communities are doing away with statues of Christopher Columbus, and that growing list now includes New London. The City Council voted to permanently remove its statue of Columbus from any public property. The statue that stood in Columbus Square was moved to storage over the weekend after it was vandalized during a March for the Black Lives Matter movement. Also happening today, a man accused of killing a mother from Meriden is expected in court on new murder charges. Jason Watson was the former fiance of Perry Mason. She disappeared back in August before police found her body days later in Waterbury in the woods surrounding the building where Watson worked. Now, up until yesterday, Watson had only faced domestic violence-related charges.
Sunshine today won't go away. It's going to be another beautiful day. Hi, everybody. Good morning. Scott Haney in the Early Warning Forecast Center at Channel 3. Summer. It arrives 5:44 Saturday afternoon, and it is going to feel like summer around here. We're talking about temperatures that are going to be pushing the 90-degree mark. As we take a look at the normal daytime high, 80 degrees. We're going to get a little bit above that in inland Connecticut, 58 for the typical overnight low. We got a little bit below that, actually down to 44 in Willington this morning. That was a chilly start this morning. No records, though. And as you can see from our Channel 3 early warning radar, we are scanning the state dry. 50 right now in Willington, 53. Remember, it was 44 in Willington this morning. That was chilly. Now up to 50, 53 in Litchfield, Hartford to 59. West Haven, 58, and notice the dew points in the upper 40s, low to mid to upper 50s, and that's pretty good. That's where they're going to stay during the day today. Temperatures across the board. We had a lot of 51s earlier this morning. Those have moved up. 56 at Bradley, 59 at Brainerd, 60 in New Haven, 62 in Bridgeport, and once again, the dew points are in the upper 40s and low 50s. The winds are fairly calm, which is good news. As we take a look at our iCam across the land here, we're taking a look at our skyline of Hartford from our vantage point here in Rocky Hill, and as you can see the temperatures, this is where we were this morning. Hampton at 48, Mansfield Center 46, Falls Village at 48. Some pretty chilly numbers. East Hampton a little bit better at 54, Madison at 51, and North Granby at 53. So another lovely start. Take a look at our iCam at Bradley. Looks absolutely beautiful. It's going to be another nice day ahead. We're talking about temperatures in the low to mid, possibly some mid 80s in inland Connecticut, in the Connecticut River Valley. Cooler along the shoreline, partly to mostly sunny skies. A warmer day than yesterday, and even warmer days are ahead. We're talking about temperatures that are going to be topping the 90-degree mark for the foreseeable future, starting Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. All right, or close to it anyway. Today, notice the highs. They continue to climb. They'll get to about 84 for inland Connecticut. For the shoreline, bright golden sunshine, temperatures topping out. This is for southeast Connecticut. I think the further west you go, the warmer the numbers will get at about 77 for Bridgeport. Regional radar scans the state dry. Now tonight through early tomorrow morning, there will be an increase in cloud coverage and a little bit of fog, but the rain stays away down to our south. And that is good news. So according to Early Warning Futurecast, tomorrow's weather today, we see an hour-by-hour depiction of just glorious weather during the day today. And then tonight, some clouds roll in with some fog along the shoreline. And then during the day tomorrow, that will retreat back to the south. And tomorrow looks like another nice day. Daytime highs today climb into the low 80s for inland Connecticut, upper 70s for the shoreline, low 70s for southeast Connecticut, and then heat and humidity. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 90-degree heat expected for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. That could be our first heat wave of 2020. 7:08 is now the time. I hope you all have a great day. Nicole, we'll send it back to you.
All right. We want to thank you for tuning in to Eyewitness News. Remember, you can get news and weather updates anytime on the Channel 3 app. Have a great day, everyone.